Welcome to the Danny Clinkscale Reasonably Irreverent podcast. Insightful and witty commentary, probing interviews, and detours from the beaten path.
Welcome to Thirsty Thursday, Sense and Nonsense. And yeah, it's been a little extra time, but if you know the labors, the sweat equity, the changes in life that we made so that we didn't wait another week to bring you some Thirsty Thursdays, well, you know, it's that kind of extra effort that you expect from the Thirsty Boys. And we're almost, we're like 4+ years on in this enterprise. Joe has promised, he's been on a plane a couple times, so he's had a little extra time for his production duties. Apparently, we've got a robust fact check, which, you know, is a little daunting in hearing that, because usually what that means is that I screwed some shit up. So anyway, and apparently the executive producer, Joe, has decided that we're going to debut a new segment today, too. So, man, there's all kinds of excitement going on, and we've had a lot going on in our lives. There's been tremendous sports action. I don't know what Joe's got up his sleeve. He's freshly showered and looking good. I've got a fancy T-shirt on. Cobalt and Cobalt is the name of the company. They don't pay me, but it's a heck of a nice shirt. Anyway, that's the kind of crap you get here on Thirsty Thursday, Sense and Nonsense. And let's get it rolling with our beers from Santa Fe Liquors next.
More of Danny's Reasonably Irreverent podcast after this.
Cinematic Visions has been an affordable solution for professional media production in Kansas City since 2003, offering award-winning video production and creation, as well as a wide array of digital and social media management services. From planning, scripting, filming, editing, and post-production, to delivering your product to a watching world, Cinematic Visions will provide professional and affordable services for you and your business with the necessary return on investment to make it all worthwhile. Cinematic Vision's goal is to unlock the power of storytelling through video and a strong online presence for your company. Beyond the numbers, they want to inspire and evoke your clients to feel and act. Let my friends at Cinematic Visions embed your brand where it belongs, in your customers' minds. You can find them online at cinematicvisions.com or with a quick phone call at 816-600-6300.
Did you experience hail damage last year and never got the work done? Most insurance companies only give you a year to get the roof fixed, and if you don't get it done, you could possibly not be compensated in full for the replacement of your roof. If you've been procrastinating getting that damaged roof taken care of, give us a call at 913-257-5426, and we'll send out an expert to help you through the process. We're never pushy, we're just here to help. Easton Roofing. Integrity matters.
Always great to catch up with Dr. Brad Whittle of Advanced Sports and Family Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Everybody wants to make every year a great one, mentally and physically, and certainly ASFCA can help in that regard.
Chiropractic, acupuncture, physiotherapies, we're going to address the body and the mind to keep you in great shape. With winter moving into spring, we don't want to have the opportunity to get hurt or to be slow and not do what we used to do, right?
Absolutely right, and you can do that in a variety of ways.
We can. We love looking at the body and how it moves, looking at the posture and how it holds us to be strong, to be safe, and really to help us do those things we love to do.
The wide variety and range of services you can get helps in that regard at Advanced Sports and Family Chiropractic and Acupuncture. 7 locations all around the Kansas City area. Find the one that's most convenient for you. And for more information, visit asfca.com/Danny. That's asfca.com/Danny. If you'd like to join these and other fine sponsors and market your business to Kansas City's #1 variety podcast, contact us at danny@dannyclinkscale.com. Look forward to working with you.
Bing bong, we are back. Danny.
How you doing?
We might just have to go on a every 3-week thing, because that's what we've been ending up doing here, my man.
Well, let's not turn that into a plan. This came very close to being a 4-week thing. So
yes, but I labored.
You did labor.
I labored to get here, buddy. We're starting a little later than normal.
We are?
I am childless all week.
What?
Both of them at sleepaway camp all week.
Do they like the sleepaway camp?
It's their first go-round, buddy.
By the way, we haven't tasted it yet. You were using a glass for our Tox Brewing Company Periwinkle Double IPA, courtesy of Santa Fe Liquors, but it looks fantastic in the glass. Store cold, drink fresh, it says. Now that you've opened the can, maybe yours is going to be emptier first because you're using a glass. I don't have any details on this brewing company. Tox Brewing Company, and the print on the side is a little vague. So
Tox, T-O-X, not
T-O-X.
T-A-L-K-S.
T-O-X. Don't know the company. Don't know.
What is periwinkle? Is that a...
I think that's the name of the beer.
I know, but why do I know the name periwinkle?
It's a flower.
It's a flower?
I think a periwinkle is a flower. There's a first potential fact check of next week.
Is there a famous character that goes by periwinkle? Isn't that a character in something famous?
I think there might be a cartoon character that's...
Well, there's Bullwinkle.
That's been... I don't think it's... No. But I think periwinkle is used in other ways besides... But I think it's a flower at its outset.
Okay.
So,
well, we'll find out next week. Tune in.
By the way, this is really good.
Oh, it is really good.
Especially for a double.
Yeah, what's your ABV here?
8.
8?
Yeah, 8 on the nose. So
Love
that's sort of usually in the gray. It's a nice cloudy look.
Yeah, it is. I mean, very cloudy. It's definitely a real hazy.
It's a real hazy. It's good. Well, it doesn't even call it... no, it doesn't tout itself as a hazy.
Really?
It says it's a double IPA. Doesn't say hazy, but it looks hazy.
Pretty hazy to me.
That's for sure. Looks hazy. It's quite good. I'm going upper 7s on this one. 7.7.
I was going to say 7.6, Danny. We are simpatico.
I guess you can tell on the 8. It's warm in the belly right away.
I've been out in the heat all day, buddy. I'm ready for it.
It was cold to the palate, warm to the belly. Nice.
No kidding. I love it. Danny, yeah, so the kids are away at sleepaway camp, so wife and I got a date night tonight. I'm going to go to a Calcutta auction tomorrow. I've got drinks planned Thursday night.
Wow. How about you?
Danny, I'm taking full advantage, buddy.
Well, I'm glad I could squeeze in my 45 minutes here. This guy's like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Have I heard anything about this? Nah. No. Only the podcast brings us together.
Well, would you like to get to this fact check, Danny?
I would. I'm intrigued.
All right.
Quite intrigued.
Here we go. Last time I used the term rock bottom, and I thought to myself, great opportunity to find out where the heck rock bottom comes from. So, would you like to guess what the origination of the phrase rock bottom is?
I'm going to guess it has something to do with mining.
Wow. Really? Did you look this up?
No. How would I look it up? I didn't,
It does have something to do with mining. Would you like to guess anything more specific?
Okay, this is total spitballing, but I'll say that rock bottom would be if you have a coal mine and you get to the place where there's no more coal. There's just rock.
Wow, that's really good, buddy. Really good.
Wow.
So it comes from miners in the 19th century, okay, who would hit bedrock when they were on a mining operation, and they couldn't go any lower because they'd hit bedrock, so they hit rock bottom.
There you go. I'm somewhat impressed with myself, but it's not
impressive.
But it's kind of intuitive.
I don't know,
start to think it through.
I don't know. That was really good.
I'm a brilliant guy, so fueled by my periwinkle.
We were talking about smoking, delicious smoking, cigarette smoking on on the last pod for the third pod in a row, and smoking on airplanes in specific. And we had talked about how they had banned smoking on on flights unless they were over 7 hours domestically at one point.
Right.
And you were like, are there even any flights? So I looked it up, buddy. There were plenty of flights.
Oh, back in the day.
They all involve Honolulu.
Oh, well, yeah, we did speculate about that. Yes, I did think about the fact that it wouldn't. So yeah, none of them were within the contiguous 48.
Correct. And the longest flight is from Honolulu to Boston.
Right.
11 hours, 10 minutes.
That makes some sense because I think it's about a seven from here to Hawaii. I think. Yeah, because I've been to Maui. That's the only, I've only been once, but I went to Maui, and I think it was about 7 total. On the way out, we stopped in Salt Lake City, and the way back, we stopped in Los Angeles. So, but I think it's about 7 hours of flight time.
Yeah, we're talking about doing Hawaii as a family eventually, and we will go to Los Angeles and fly out of there because then that flight is much shorter. You break it up.
Right, that's a good idea. And the way back, we were kind of wiped out, and we actually stayed over in Los Angeles.
That's probably what we'll do. I love L.A. We've been over that.
And I think we talked about, my trip was previous to the previous episode, right?
Yeah.
So we've talked all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had a great time in Los Angeles. Yeah, I like Los Angeles, too. I can't say that I knew it that well at all until I went this time. But, as far as personally being there. But I can tout the virtues of Maui, I'll say that. It was a beautiful place. One of the most beautiful places that I've ever been. And we had a fantastic time. It was a surprise 50th birthday present from my wife.
Wow.
Yes.
It's a pretty nice gift.
It was a very nice gift. I mean, this is back when obviously she loved me more.
Plane tickets were cheaper in the 70s when you hit your 50th birthday.
This wasn't really that long ago. But it was cool. She arranged this, and so I was playing golf with my brother, who flew out, and was supposedly just flying out for my birthday, and my brother-in-law. And so we're just playing golf, and I think it was a Sunday, and we played at Sycamore Ridge. And so we teed off on the 18th hole, and I think they might have flipped the nine since then. But anyway, the 18th hole is the one that goes way up the hill.
Okay.
And the clubhouse is, so you can't really see anything until after your tee shot.
Okay.
You hit your tee shot like up 50, 60 feet onto the flat. So anyway, I hit my tee shot, and I walked up over the crest of the hill, and I'm like, what the hell is going on in the green? We got some kind of kids party up there. I was pissed. People are all over the green, and I'm like, so I hit my shot, and I hit it into a bunker. And as I walk up closer, I'm like, holy crap, this is a party. And my kids were there, and they were young then. They were probably, 12 and 8 or something.
Were they in the way of your putt, or were you able to putt out?
Of course, my memory of this is I hit it into a bunker with my second shot, and I had an absolutely impossible shot. I was like on a down slope, no green to work with. I hit it like 2.5 feet. It's the most unbelievable shot. I mean, you could give me a whole bucket.
And you couldn't do it again.
Couldn't do it again. And then I missed the putt.
Oh. Why do you say this is my memory of it?
I almost didn't care.
Why do you say this is my memory of it?
No, that my memory of it involves golf instead of the fact. No, it was cute, and I didn't care about the putt, and then my kids ran on the green, and it was lovely. And actually, we took the trip like 3 months later or something.
Well, it's hard to...
this is the length she went to. There were professional hula dancers at the green.
Wow.
4 of them.
Wow.
And, a guy playing a little,
ukulele,
and they're doing the hula.
Well, that's why you missed the putt. I mean, you had a gallery,
Right. Well, no, I hit like the greatest bunker shot ever. That was the thing that was great. At the gallery, I was proud. I could care less that I missed the putt, really. I mean, it would have been better to make the putt, but...
We've talked about this the last couple episodes, and it's been stuck under my nail. What is that, a nail in my craw? Is that phrase?
Something is stuck in your craw.
There you go. Stuck. This has been grinding my gears, Danny.
Well, there you go.
And that is that about the Patriots in the playoffs and whether or not they were blowing people out.
Right.
So you are correct that they were just pounding people early on. If you take out the first 3 championships,
right?
The first 3 championships goes 17-14, 24-17, 2017, 17-14, 24-14, which is a 10-point game, 32-29, and then 20-3, 41-27. Then they start taking off. But those first 2...
But the Super Bowl was always close.
Well, yeah. Yes,
Super Bowl was